Hello again, Commander Exigeous here. Let's look at another great way to make credits, VIP passenger missions. This is another case of it takes money to make money, as the higher your trade rank, the higher value the missions you'll be offered. But regardless, it is still one of the better ways to make credits efficiently. Once allied with the various factions, you can make up to 80 million per hour in a properly outfit Beluga or Anaconda. Let's look at outfitting a Beluga for this task. While the Anaconda works as well, the Beluga is about half the price. You'll want to do a standard outfit for jump range, stuffing the optional slots with a mix of first class and economy cabins. We don't need all economy, as VIP passengers take an entire cabin to themselves regardless of the size of their party. As such, we want the maximum number of cabins versus seats, and having some first class cabins gives us access to additional missions. As I always outfit for open, I suggest a Class 6A shield with 3 boosters, 2 point defense, and a chaff launcher. You can leave the weapons at home. A couple of builds are in the description down below. Let's find a system taking passengers to a station that's more than a few 100,000 light seconds from the star. For this example, we'll be starting in Parutis and heading to Medb, spelled MEDB. Both systems are linked below. When you arrive in Parutis, you'll see 4 stations. I suggest starting with Evans Port. Once you're docked at Evans, jump to the passenger lounge and look for any VIP missions headed to Medb. Those are the ones with the small crown symbol. Take each one, assigning them to a separate cabin until you've emptied the board. One thing to note is that many of the passengers will be criminals, meaning if you're scanned with them in your ship, you will become wanted and the station and support ships will open fire on you. You may choose to skip these, or if you take them, be prepared to avoid scanning, which we'll discuss later. Also note that some of these passengers may be rather picky, so if you incur any fines or are even scanned, you can fail the mission. Be sure to check each before you accept them. You can now either flip the boards here, logging out and into solo and back, until you spawn more missions, or do as I do and head to the next closest station. I prefer this as honestly I hate board flipping, and between the 4 stations in the system, I'm usually full from the first 2. Once you're full, jump to Medb and head for Vela dock. This is a great time to put on some in-flight entertainment for you and your passengers, as this is a roughly 25-minute super cruise flight. Time to Netflix and chill. Ah, Elite, the game where you need something to entertain you while you play. Game design at its finest. Once you arrive at Vela dock, I suggest coming in from the planet side so you're facing the mail slot when you drop. If you have illegal passengers, we'll want to get into the station without being scanned. There are a few things you can do. First, make sure you're going above 200 meters a second, as that will prevent the station from scanning you. Be careful though, if you have passengers who get upset if you hit the station, you'll fail those missions. Next is if you ever hear scan detected, immediately deploy your hardpoints, and if you have it, pop a heatsink. Deploying hardpoints, even if you're not carrying any, will break a station scan, giving you valuable seconds to make it inside. Once landed, jump to the passenger lounge and turn in your missions. You may consider taking reputation for your first few trips, so you'll ally with the faction sooner and be offered the higher paying missions. You'll see here with only a little reputation, I was able to earn 40 million in this one trip. While the long super cruise flight is less than exciting, long-range passenger missions can be a great and relaxing way to earn credits efficiently. Once again, this has been Commander Exigeous, reminding you to fly dangerously, and thanks for watching.